Question number 18. In the diagram, the initial quantity traded was Q and the price was P. The price then rose to P1 and the quantity traded rose to Q1. Which combination of government policy measures could explain this change? Now, the first thing that we need to know is that P is a maximum price. P is a maximum price because whenever the government sets a price which is below the equilibrium, that is a maximum price. So this is the S1, SOS and D. This is the uh, equilibrium price or the market clearing price, and since this P is below the equilibrium price, we know that this is a maximum price. All right. So the option C and D, which talk about minimum prices, we can rule out these options because we know that this is a maximum price and not a minimum price. And so option C and D are both incorrect. And by the process of elimination, we have removed these options. Now let's look at option number A and option number B. Option number A is the removal of a maximum price and the imposition of an income tax. So when the maximum price is removed, so that means that the new price will now be governed according to the market mechanism, which is by the demand and supply. And so S goes to S1. Now, can the imposition of an income tax on consumers explain the movement from S to S1? If there is a imposition of an income tax on consumers, that has an effect of on demand. So that means that if this was true, that the demand curve would actually move towards the left like this. But in this question, the demand curve stays the same, but the supply curve changes. So we know that option number A is also incorrect. So we can cross out option number A. So we know the correct option is option number B, but just look at what it says. It says that the removal of a maximum price, we know this is correct because P was a maximum price, and then the removal of a subsidy to producers. So if the producers were given a subsidy by the government and now that subsidy has been taken away, that means that it is now more expensive for the producers to produce. So the supply curve would move towards the left. And so that is being shown by a movement from S to S1. So now when the supply curve moves from S to S1, we know that this is the new equilibrium point, this point where S1 meets the old demand curve, and that explains the movement of quantity from Q to Q1 and the movement of price from P to P1. And so the correct option is option number B.